everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show, presents the AEW Dynamite Ring Report. Here are some of the matches. Coming up, Luke Sheen, Darby Allin, and Orange Cassidy in action, taking on Gabe Kidd and David Finlay. We'll see that match coming up. Plus, the Young Bucks. Them Bucks, like this. We're taking on FPR Tommaso Ciampa. And a huge six-man tag team match as well. Tag team action. The Death Riders, John Moxley and Cardio, taking on the Don Callis family. So, Takashita, wasn't there? No, the TBS Championship online. As Paris Phone takes on Willow Nightingale. Plus, the TNT Championships online. As Kyle Fletcher defends against Speedball Mike Bailey. As well as this right here. I'm going to show you this right quick. The press conference. Team champion MJF and Hangman. This is Hangman last week. He's going for the AEW title. Can Hangman do it? Do or die? We'll see. Coming up for the rest of the show. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. Host as always, Kenny Dixon. So join in that conversation. Using the hashtag Pro Wrestling. And don't forget, hit the subscribe. Subscribe is here. Tell a friend, call a friend. Hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. All right. We're not wasting no time right here with the AEW Ring Report. Right here, right now. Let's get started right here, right now. Get that. Okay, there you go. Let's talk about this, the top 5. All right, that was the top 5. Let's get started with the top 5 right here, right now. We're gonna kick things off with the beginning of the show. I'm gonna kick things off with let me show you right quick what went down tonight as well. As we see this right here, the huge 6-man tag team match. We told you Tommaso Ciampa has seen the light. Kurt Hill automatically coming up. Tommaso Ciampa, being that he did what he needed to do. We can tell you right here with Chopper. Let's see. Chopper. All right, Tommaso Ciampa coming out there, being part of Hughes. He teamed up with FPR tonight, the tag team champions, and Ciampa had teamed up together like they was in their old NXT days. Remember black and yellow. Now they doing so again. Ciampa in the upper hand right here. Ciampa making it seem like that he doesn't need. He's just an ally or something. Ciampa did do that tonight. You see right here, Tommaso Ciampa taking down Mark Briscoe and taking him down. You see Tommaso Ciampa making a statement that he not what he need to do, and he sent a statement loud and clear. They think him and Ciampa and Mark Briscoe will have a match at Revolution coming up. See that match coming up. You see Orange Cassidy was in action against the maybe Italy in them in his game. Until what's his name? Roger Strong showed up and got Orange Cassidy going. You see right here, Roger Strong did what he did. Strong back. Roger Strong leaning towards his way. And Strong trying to show what he can do. Well, speaking of that tonight, right here, Willow Nightingale was in action. Willow Nightingale And actually, she did what she did. She defended her title against Prep Spawn, and Willow Nightingale defeated Prep Spawn. They had an encounter meeting before the match with Willow, who's been a double champion with the TBS title and the women's tag team title, has been a fighting champion. Willow will defend her title against the same girl in a singles match and then a tag team match with Megan Bang. So we see a lot. Willow Nightingale is going to be really a heck of a AEW Women's Champion. I'm looking forward to seeing that when she do. But her tag team partner, Harley Cameron, eh, they've been fighting champions. They're gonna defend those gold this week. So see. So, so, you see how all that will go down as well. Uh, what? So when we see for them. Well, Brody King has his match tonight. Brody King looking at his hands on the man that really attacked him last week. Swerve Strickland. And what Swerve Strickland did to Brody King. King wants to get his hands on Swerve one way or the best way he can. The Swerve turned heel and choking him with that dog chain, which that was uncalled for. And Swerve, a new look, a new attitude. Swerve now heel. Um, so with Swerve doing that to Brody King, Brody King really did not see that one coming with Swerve. So that would be our number three. Swerve really thought he had the upper hand against Brody, but Brody King made sure that Swerve. I'll show you that right quick before we right here. Brody King taking that abuse and what he had going on with Swerve. I think Swerve kind of made it possible for Brody King, and Brody King will get his revenge this weekend. He'll be in that tag team match again to wrestle for the championship. We'll see if that was going to be coming true. So we saw right quick. This was Swerve looked at reserve at what Swerve had took what happened to him. Swerve didn't see what he had going on. And you can tell right here, Swerve has from reserve. Boy King gonna get his hands on Swerve and broke the chain. And so Swerve now might have to have a tougher chain. Probably had to go to Home Depot or Lowe's or something to get something new and get something going for him. But we'll see how this is gonna go for Swerve. Swerve's gonna have his work cut out for him. After what he did to Brody King. Brody King looks like he's a man out for revenge. We'll see how this gonna go as well. So we'll see. Speaking of that, Kyle Fletcher was in there. Kyle Fletcher won his tag team match. Well, defending his TNT championship. But Kyle Fletcher also before the match had some choice words for champion MJF. MJF really had some choice words. Both of them had choice words for each other. But you can tell Kyle Fletcher ain't playing those games with MJF. Kyle Fletcher looking for some goal, looking for a goal any way he can get it. So we'll see what's gonna go down with Kyle Fletcher and how this is gonna go between them. So we'll see. Another match, right? Yes, this was another one right here before we leave out. I'll show you right quick. Oh, Champa with the chest off. This Champa was in there. All right, we go to number one. Was this the contract signing between Heyman and Page, the number one contender for the AEW title, against this man right here, MJF? And they held a press conference. They wanted to be different and be the alternative to WWE. And they did with Bryan Danielson moderating the press conference. Both men were talking personal jabs at each other and trying to get each other under each other's skin. We had reporters trying to come out there. I guess since they stopped doing their thing, I guess AEW wants to pick up what WWE left off, and so that's what happened. But the fight had ensued between the champion and the challenger. Hangman saying he's not going to be denied, and Hangman Page saying that he wants to be. Hangman doesn't get the job done this Sunday, then Heyman will no longer be able to wrestle for the AEW title forever. So it's a must-win situation for Heyman, and Heyman wants to become champion. Heyman got to do all he can do to win the belt. Heyman doesn't do it. That's it. It's over. Heyman can go for another titles, but the title that he has won before. So hopefully Heyman could win. But MJF was cowling on the back like a normal cow would do. So MJF doing what he normally does, but we'll see what it's gonna lead to with MJF. All right. That ends the pro wrestling show for the AEW Ring Report. Let's move over for a quick minute for the superstar of the week, superstar of the night. Who's the superstar of the night? All right. Who was the superstar of the night? It had to go to Brody King. Brody King with a defining performance, taking down Swerve Strickland. Brody King went through a lot last week, and Brody King getting his revenge. And could it be the same token for this week? And Brody King can finally get his hands on Swerve Strickland. But breaking that chain was a defining moment for Brody King on what he did. So Brody King is the superstar of the night. Swerve Strickland had a lot on his plate coming up this week. All right, let's go to this right here. All right, go to wrestling hot topics. On wrestling hot topics, I'm gonna talk about this right here. Swerve. Timmy wrestle for Evolve now has become his general manager. Now they got Timothy Thatcher as a general manager. Oh my God! What faces that he's going to be doing? Well, we know this right here. Timothy Thatcher, on his first night on the job, Thatcher had Kendall Gray to relieve the Evolve Women's title. So I guess Thatcher's going to either do a battle royal or a tournament to the crown new Evolve Women's champion. Kendall Gray's moving upward to the NXT roster. So I guess you go to Evolve and then you work your way to Evolve. Once you work, I guess, the Performance Center, then you work your way to Evolve. And then once you get on Evolve, you can probably go on NXT. And then, heck, you that good, you can either be on Raw or SmackDown. That's how the peg mill go. So we see how that's going to go. All right. That's going to do it for the Pro Wrestling Show. We're going to leave you with MJF, the AEW champion, looking concerned over his title over Hangman Page, who has the last chance to win the AEW title. Thank you all for watching this edition of Pro Wrestling Show. I've been your host, Kendrick Dixon. So long. We'll see you tomorrow for the TNA Ring Report here on the Pro Wrestling Show.